she's a ghost, long gone, gonna let her smoke. Back to a name in my phone until she can't be alone. In the evening, in the night, I'm inside, it's a vicious cycle.
She did so good. Yes, I love the bass. Okay.
I feel so good having my studio space finally finished. This is my chapter. I'm able to focus on myself, hone into my craft and my brand. This feels so good.
Hello. Oh, this is nice.
I am taking my first client in Color de Jour Makeup Lounge, Latoya Luckett of Destiny's Child.
I'm really proud of you.
I've been doing her makeup for a while. Latoya has been a sounding board and an armchair therapist during our makeup sessions. She has been like a big sister to me lately. I'm excited to just chat it up with her.
Listen, you have been on a journey this last year and some change. Am I wrong or right?
You're right. I'm actually in the season of realizing that pouring into myself is necessary. You know, I know we talked about like Josh and I sleeping in separate rooms and...
Are we still doing that?
Yes, we're still doing that.
Why?
Because it's necessary in this season.
But y'all ain't rubbing feet?
We hug.
We from Houston, we hug everybody. Do y'all talk?
Not enough. Josh and I are sleeping in separate rooms because he did something that really fractured us. I'm questioning whether or not I can trust him.
What did Josh do?
I'm not ready to publicly talk about that yet.
What I'm hoping to see is the work being done.
And are y'all doing that?
I am.
And he's not?
He said he's starting.
Now, why do you feel y'all can't do both at the same time?
Because
I asked him to do couples therapy, and he said he wanted to do individual therapy first.
You're both operating with single-minded mentality, trying to make a marriage work. How, Sway? I challenge you to ask your husband for a couple session. Just ask.
you want me to ask again?
Ask again.
Okay, I'll ask him.
It's hard to hear the truth sometimes. It's even harder to admit the truth to myself, but Latoya is right. We need to be actively working on our marriage together.
15 years of marriage can be heavy, and it carries a lot of hurt. I want you to be happy, and I want you to be in a happy, healthy marriage, but you also ain't gonna sit here and talk to me in my chair and I not tell you the truth about what's going on.
So how are you?
Hanging in there.
So the last time we met, it was close to your dad's anniversary date. How did you maneuver? How did you do?
I struggled. That morning I got up, I didn't really know how to feel. I didn't really know how to process everything. I recently just lost my dad. He was my best friend, my eyes and my ears. He was my protector. He was a single father. He was my biggest supporter. We talked all day, every day, and nobody in this world showed up for me like my dad. My dad was my best friend.
Of course.
My dad was the one person that cheered for me the loudest.
Right.
I think about not just him being gone, but the fact that I found him dead. I walked in the house and I went to his room, and he was laid on his bed. His eyes were open and he was deceased. He had had a heart attack. So finding my dad dead, having to figure out life without my dad has been like the hardest thing in my life. I feel like I'm in this big world all by myself. I come home and I'm alone. I get up and I'm alone. I'm taking care of my household, taking care of my dad's household and his estate. Right. So I have to work harder. I have to bring in extra revenue. I gotta make sure my staff is good. I gotta make sure all 20 clients are good. I deal with everybody's issues and I deal with it alone.
Where are you as far as wanting to be in a relationship? Yeah. How is that going?
I mean, I've always wanted to be in a relationship. You know, I feel like there's a huge part of me that's a lover, that's a nurturer, that's, you know, I feel like I feel like I'm wifey material, Miss Sylvia.
I feel like you are too. And it's never too late to be a wife. It's never too late. What stops you from just dating, going on dates?
I have not had the luxury of being courted and being dated properly. I've met the guys that everything about me is intimidating to them.
I always get the guys that they're intimidated, not because of who I am or what I do. So a lot of them can't see past the fact of, oh, you are with this celebrity who makes this much, or you are with this person that, we just saw on TV. And it's like, yeah, but that's my job. Like, I don't go down to the bank where you work and categorize everybody that's counting money. So why are you doing that to me? My friend has set me up on a blind date. And I'm open to a blind date,
That's perfect. That's a good way to find out if that's someone you...
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to it. I've never shunned away anything, I'm more so seeking something that has substance.
I've been so focused on my healing journey since my dad passed. Dating hasn't been on my mind. But, I'm open to getting out there and trying new things.
What is it that you feel like you have to be strong about?
Carrying the burden of a lot of other people. Me growing up, I lived overseas for a while, and my mom and my dad ended up getting separated and divorcing. We came to the States by ourselves, and my mom had to be a single mom. She had to do everything on her own. She's the only person in this country.
Y'all came overseas because of what?
She didn't want to raise me there, so she left. My mom raised me. She was a single mom. She's from India, and my dad is African American. She lived overseas with my dad, ended up moving because things didn't work out with them. They got divorced when I was really young, so we lived in India before moving to the States. And she had to realize and learn how to be a single mom. So seeing her struggle honestly motivated me and molded me into the woman that I am. We lived in the basement with another family for like 6-7 years. I'm in elementary and I'm coming back and I'm seeing her like breaking down, crying because she's trying to figure out like, how do I get out the situation? That's probably why I am so hard. So for me, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just keep all this stuff in. I'm not gonna talk about it. My mom had to grind. She had to struggle. She came here with nothing to raise me. And I love her for that. I thank her for that. But it was difficult, and it really changed my perspective on a lot of things. Being strong and suppressing is all I know how to do.
So I'm currently in a relationship off and on with somebody. It's been going on 4 years now. He's in the NBA, and I love him to death, but I just want more out of a relationship right now, and he's not on that, so I need to make some decisions.
Like we ain't really been talking lately because we kind of got into it or whatever, and I just been stressed, and I've been doing so much, and we've been having so much going on lately. I am very late. My period has not come yet.
Girl, this is a lot.
I absolutely have mixed feelings about this because it's like, of course, I do want to be pregnant and I do want to have another kid, but I just didn't plan on it being like this. I am taking dating serious now, and I do want to get married and have a real relationship with someone, but me and my boo are like not in a good space right now. I've been pregnant and I've been pregnant alone already. I don't want to go through that again.
You sure you peed on that?
Let me see.
See, but this one is electronic. It says not pregnant.
We're gonna go with this one anyway.
Yeah, not pregnant, electronic.
This is bittersweet. I'm relieved I'm not pregnant, but at the same time, I do want to have a family. I just didn't want to have it like this. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm not some little girl chasing clout trying to have a baby by an athlete. This wasn't the right way for me and Sophia.
You might have just saved yourself from a lot of unnecessary drama.
Well, let's cheers.
Cheers to you with your water.
With my water.
Miss, thought I was pregnant, but I'm not. So we gotta drink tequila next time I see you. Well, baby, I'm ready. You ain't pregnant? Let's turn up.
I don't know if Labrina told you, but one of my fears, I'm scared of horses.
Now, we wouldn't make it.
Child, you ain't even heard me out.
Hell no.
Oh. So when was your last date?
It's been a while. Been divorced since 2007. Man, I was bitter. I didn't want love. I gave up on love. I'm on love. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I was at with it. And I'm just not getting to the point where you just kind of step outside a little bit and get outside a little bit.
So what's your aspirations? Like, are you dating to just kind of have a good time, meet new people?
You scared of horses?
I'm not a person that
When was the last time you been to the ranch?
Do you normally date women your age?
I don't want to look like the grandpa. No, I ain't gonna date I never date nobody younger than my daughter. 31. I never go younger than 31.
I'm just a few years older than your daughter.
So would you date an older guy?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, but
well, it really depends on if he wants kids. Because I want kids, I don't have kids. So, right, I see your eyebrows going up. I get it. For me, I want kids, and I want several.
Several kids?
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
35. And how many kids you want to have?
I want like 3, but twins is a possibility. Who you stressed? Get this man a drink.
No. Because I only did it because I'm like, you want 3 kids at 35. There's nothing wrong with that. I commend you to the point where you took care of yourself, you took care of your business. That's interesting. That's interesting.
So if you feel like you're giving so much and you're not receiving, there's a boundary issue. It is ideally, it's like, okay, I'll just start saying no. Boundaries is way more than that. It's not just saying no to people. You're teaching people how to love you so you can love them. Mm-hmm. I need boundaries so I can love you the right way and I can love myself at the same time.
I don't even like talking about it because it just blows me, but like I've been dealing with somebody for like 2 or 3 years, like 3 years or more. And he played basketball, right? Mm-hmm. So like I said, I always put my feelings behind because of him. I'm more worried about him than I'm worried about myself.
I actually put my family and my friends and the men I date in front of me too. I feel like times like they may have a game and it's like, I can't have my emotions in that moment because they have something going on that's more important than my emotions at the moment. That's how I feel.
I date and I've dated basketball players. I know how they are during the season. Their brains are wrapped around work. Mm-hmm. You damn near can't even bother them when it comes to certain stuff. It's like you have to cover your own feelings because of what they got going on, right? Yeah. And I know that. But we know where my homegirl said something the other day because I went out and I was talking to her about it. That's when I thought I was pregnant. And I done got to the point in my life where I don't have to date a man because he gives me stuff, because he does something, or because his motion. I got my own motion. I'm my own person. And I'm proud of who I am. Mm-hmm. And I don't need a man for none of that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like a lot of stuff that he does for me financially and like gifts and stuff like that is because he's making up for not being able to give me love or like time or stuff like that. And the situation is, I've been in a situation before. It's like I'm numbing how I feel and what I have going on to keep him from having to deal with what I got going on, because I know he got so much going on. Like everything he got going on is so much more important than what I got going on.
So what did you teach him? What are you teaching him?
That he's more important than me.
I've never been opposed to couples therapy.
Yes, you have.
No.
Yes, you have.
No. I've never been opposed.
Would you consider marriage counseling?
Couples counseling ain't gonna maximize its potential. Let me focus on personal therapy.
There's been instances where I said, hey, let's do couples therapy, and you brush it off.
Okay.
At this moment, I am extremely frustrated with Josh, and I know what's necessary for me to keep going in this, and I'm just not seeing it.
You don't feel like I've made efforts?
You've made efforts, but there's been a lot of steps backwards. I just felt like there needs to be just a lot more action and not just words.
I'm really proud of myself for telling Josh exactly what I need. I got everything out. I don't want to sit in the same space for so long. It's exhausting.
Would you be comfortable with doing a couples therapy?
I want you to be happy. Whatever I can do to help you do that, I will.
Josh has agreed to do couples therapy. There's a little bit of relief, but I just want to see more projection. I need to see the energy, and I don't know if I'm seeing any of it.
Never know when the chips gon' fall.